audience say yes, and I heard half the audience say no. Or no, is this a question and answer thing? I think it might take too long if I go one from one side to the other side, to the other side, to the other side. So I might let you have your own microphone this time. Because I think it'll go more efficiently. Yeah? How are you?
I've got a bad throat, so I'm good.
What's that?
I've got a bad throat, so
All right.
I'm into it.
Should we start it in the question and answer thing, or should we do some? You're the MC.
You're in charge.
I am in charge?
You're Lucifer. How many legions in here?
What?
Yeah. How many Lucifer legions are in here?
What do you mean that? Are there more Misha minions in here? Or roughly the same? All right, minions, legions, fight, go! I actually think the legions are going to win. If such a thing were to happen. Right?
I don't know, I think the legions can fight pretty dirty, actually.
Dirty?
Dirty.
Dirty?
Dirty, yes.
Is there any other way to fight but dirty?
Well, I think the minions being a bit of a pansy and they just flap their wings about.
You will flap your wings about.
What if you're both? You've got issues.
What would that fight look like if you're a minion and a legion? Right? A self-flagellatory experience. You didn't think you'd hear a word like that at a convention, did you? Flagellatory.
So like Sam in season 7.
Sam is being flagellated. I enjoy flagellating Sam. I bet you enjoy flagellating. I get it. I read your mind. I'm sorry, you're standing there so patiently, very adorably. What's your name?
Jemima.
Jemima?
Yeah.
Huh? Like what? What is that? What's that?
It's a duck. Yeah.
Jemima the duck. See, back in the States, we have a maple syrup called Aunt Jemima. So when you say Jemima, I think maple syrup. I don't think ducks. But what's your question? And I hope I can answer it. Wait, have we finished with the? Have we finished with whatever business we're doing here? Okay, keep looking to you for answers, and you have none. I keep forgetting I'm in charge. Because I'm Lucifer. Yes, question.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah. I'm a hug machine, and you haven't noticed. Thank you, love. I love giving hugs, by the way. I love taking hugs. Good hugs.
If you weren't Lucifer, who would you be?
If I weren't Lucifer, who would I be?
Yeah.
And why? Let me ask you a question. If I weren't Lucifer, who would you want me to be and why? Why Crowley? Because he's awesome?
Yeah, he's the king of the...
Ruby!
What?
He's the king of the crossroads.
King of the Crossroad. Who the fuck is the King of the Crossroad? Can somebody define that for me? You guys know what that is. What is the Crossroad?
Does it mean he's gender confused?
Wait, two people talking simultaneously. Doug, what will you say first?
Does it mean he's gender confused?
Does that mean that Crowley is a hermaphrodite? Does he have two sets of crossroad genitals? No, what is the King of the Crossroads?
He's the king of the people who make deals.
It's the king of the people that make deals.
Like,
So he's the king of, like, Donald Trump. Right?
yeah.
What are the people that make deals?
Stupid people.
So he's the king of the stupid people. Now why in the hell would I want to be the king of the stupid people instead of Lucifer?
I didn't say you should be Crowley.
Somebody said Crowley. Okay, but they're going to have to explain themselves at some point during this discussion, but who do you think?
Also Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
You make a really adorable sound.
Oh.
He's already been your meat suit.
Huh?
He's already been your meat suit.
Yes, he has, hasn't he?
So technically, you already have.
I wouldn't mind being Sam.
Be Ruby. Then you have Tim.
Holy shit. What are you suggesting?
If you can do Sam.
Alright, let me just stop this conversation right here. Tell you what. Sam, handsome guy, don't want to do him. FYI. So I think I'd rather be Sam doing Ruby.
Which Ruby?
Oh, fuck! Fuck! What do you mean, which Ruby? There's two Rubies.
Genevieve.
Which is the better Ruby?
Genevieve.
Why is it? Huh? Genevieve because she's a babe.
She's also married.
Married?
Yeah.
And a mother.
Do you not know about? Do you watch this show?
You guys know the answer to that question. I'm learning as I'm going along, man. I'm flying blind. That's why I have you up here. Well, this is the right-hand side. Well, I thought you answered that very well. Everybody who's coming up to answer a question, do you realize that you're going to be answering your own question probably at some point? Thank you, though. I enjoyed hugging you. Thank you.
You made my day.
Aw, well, you made mine. Thank you. Hi. Now these lights are so bright, I can't see anybody. Hi, how are you?
I'm right here.
I'm pretty good. I think I see you over there.
I'll look as well.
Just walk down the room hugging us all.
Then we won't have any time, but thank you. Then we won't have any time for hugs, which is all right. I'm all right with that. What's your question? First of all, can I answer it?
I hope so. What's your most challenging role that you've played to date and why?
Most challenging role that I've played today and why? Hamlet. But you never saw Hamlet because we did it in a theater production at the theater company that I work at. But we worked on it for 2 years before we put it up. And I even traveled here, well, to Stratford, to watch some productions, and we studied pretty much every film production that was ever made. And I worked on the play, just on the dialogue and the scenes for 1.5 years before we finally put it up. But I think we actually had something kind of interesting. And it's too bad I don't think we filmed any of it. But I'd say that's the toughest role that I've ever played.
You would make an amazing Hamlet.
Thank you. I don't know what that means because Hamlet's a cocksucker. Yeah, I love Hamlet. I love Hamlet. Great guy. That's the one play that I think you can do all your acting life. Doug Hamlet, H-A-M-L-E, Hamlet? Hamlet. Yeah. Thanks like that. Let's give me another scotch. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
First off, can I ask for a hug?
Sure. How are you? What's your question, dear? Oh.
My question is, how was it going to play a character like Jacob and Lawrence playing Lucifer and Supernatural?
It wasn't hard, like mentally or emotionally or anything. It was hard physically because I had to travel back and forth from Hawaii to Vancouver, with occasional stop-offs in Los Angeles to say, hi to my family and stuff. But the characters were definitely different, but were not confusing in any way to me. Yeah, that was it, just the physical thing. I had a pretty tremendously trying physical experience during the whole thing where I had a horrible toothache, and I had to get a root canal, so they shot me out early and lost. This is just one example of how kind of physically stressful it was. I flew to LA, got a root canal, only partially done, they didn't even finish it. Then flew the next day to Vancouver, did the entire shoot with partial root canal done, came back, got the rest of it done, went back to Lost and finished shooting. And part of the Lost episode I did on Vicodin, which I don't recommend going out on Vicodin, which is a powerful narcotic drug. Don't ever do that, little girl. But that was it. It was challenging physically, but really fun in every other way. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, really well, thank you.
Oh, good, thank you.
And you're being amazing. So.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, dear.
Which is your preferred character, Jacob or Lucifer?
Yeah, I get asked that a lot, and I have to say I love Lucifer. I'm a fan of Lucifer. Only because, even though Jacob, had his asshole moments, and he did bad things, the good guys just aren't as interesting to me as the bad guys. The bad guys challenge the good guys and make them what they are. If the good guys are interesting at all, it's because the bad guys are kicking ass and taking names, and the good guys are saying, whoa, wait a minute, we got to do something about this, right? So I think bad guys are very interesting, even though I don't think they're bad guys. Lucifer's not a bad guy. So you're looking skeptically at me, though.
I reserve judgment.
You reserve? Okay. Listen. Hey.
Hi. My question is, how much do you like big balls?
You mean metaphysically, how much do I like big balls? Or the song Big Balls? Big, hairy balls? Hairy balls. Did I just hear hairy balls? I'm not a fan of hairy balls per se. But I do like the AC/DC song because I think it's funny as hell. And I think Bon Scott was the awesome frontman for AC/DC back then. But as long as the big balls are, never mind. I almost said something that could have been taken two ways. So I'm not going to go taken two ways as well.
By the way, your voice sounds really sexy.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey.
Well, you promised to sing with me the Stairway to Heaven.
Are we doing the Stairway to Heaven? Do you remember the first verse?
Yes.
You might have to help me with it.
Yes, please. Sing both.
Ready?
Yeah.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying the stairway to heaven. I'm surprised I remembered that. Thank you, dear. Oh, and you're holding that flower. I remember that flower. Hey.
Hi. For the brief time that Lucifer was in Castiel's head, what do you think was said between those two? Because we never really got to see that.
You never got to see that?
No.
There's a reason you never got to see that. You know why? I don't know. Absolutely no idea.
I asked you last night and you said after the panel you would have a better answer.
I lied. What would you like to have gone on between the two of them? Something erotic? Huh? I think I would have tickled Cass's fancy. Yeah? I'm not done. I'm joking, I'm done. That's it. Thank you, dear. Hey. pulled your ear today. I pulled your ear.